In the city-state of Dennmarsh, the fouling has enveloped the once bustling streets, leaving the air thick with a putrid odor. The Council of Nine seeks the aid of a group of adventurers to uncover the source of this fouling and put an end to it. Led by Greg, accompanied by Thunder, Bodger, and Adam, the party embarks on their quest. The party traverses the desolate streets, reaching the upscale residential area. Vale Garden, usually a haven for the city's affluent, now reeks of decay. The adventurers, armed with potions from Kazimov, brace themselves against the pervasive stench. The quest to unravel the mystery of the fouling takes an unexpected turn when they stumble upon a makeshift goblin camp within the sewer. The goblins, armed and ready, confront the party, revealing a locked metal door that leads deeper into the unknown. Negotiations with the goblins prove challenging, and the party faces a crucial decision. Should they find Norkel, a missing goblin who holds the key to the metal door? Or should they just attack the goblins? Join our adventurers as they explore the depths of Dennmarsh. Bodger moved her miniature to the corner in front of the goblin camp.
What is that?
You see rats eating a dead goblin.
What? Did you just put it there?
No, it was here all the time. You never came here to search. Let's pick up from where we left off. Bodger has discovered a group of rats, varying in size, feasting on the remains of a dead goblin. What would you like to do next?
Greg searches for his miniatures.
Why are there only 2 miniatures here?
Because Greg has ventured to the other corner in search, what is Bodger's decision? Will he choose to stay in his current position and create a disturbance, or something else?
Where is Greg?
Greg is standing at the corner near the bridge.
Where is he? Why is he there? How is his health?
You're at full health after resting at the inn.
Bodger moved closer to the giant rat, while Adam positioned himself behind the second giant rat. Greg and Thunder advanced toward the scene slowly.
Please cease all movements. Instead of continuing their feast on a dead goblin, the rats, now alerted by Adam and Bodger's presence, abruptly turn their attention towards them, snarling menacingly. It's time to roll for initiative. Combat has initiated. Please refrain from moving the miniatures.
There are still 2 guys remaining behind.
Yes, correct. Commencing combat now.
Hey, why can't I move? Why?
Fine. I'll allow you to move, but stay clear of standing directly beside the rats. You have a 15-foot allowance. Where would you like to position them?
Greg and Thunder move closer to the rats. In the opening round of the skirmish, the giant rat, confronting Adam, lunged forward for a bite, narrowly missing its target. Simultaneously, the other giant rat, facing Bodger, delivered a vicious bite, inflicting 4 points of damage. Greg navigated the murky sewer water with deliberate movements, wielding his scimitar. His initial swing missed its mark, but the second strike found its mark, dispatching the giant rat immediately. Meanwhile, Adam executed a precise downward swing of his greatsword, cleaving the other giant rat in 2. Thunder deftly maneuvered past Bodger, skillfully slashing at the swarm of rats and dispatching 8 of them. Bodger, armed with his flail, swung it with precision, eliminating an additional 5 rats from the swarm. With the once formidable swarm now reduced to half its original size, the remaining rats hastily scattered away from the determined adventurers.
Can I allow him to run for his life?
Sure, if you want to let it go.
I'll loot the goblin.
You're going to ignore the rats?
Yes.
Let me put the swarm of rats away.
What is that? Flying rats?
No, I just placed it on top of the walls. You managed to get rid of the rats easily this time in a single round.
What is this?
There's a half-eaten, rotting dead goblin in front of you. You mentioned you were going to loot it, correct? Upon searching the decaying goblin body, you discover a rusty key. That's all.
Thunder will take the key. Can I walk 30 feet?
Now that we're out of combat, feel free to move as you wish.
Can I carry the dead goblin?
Yes, you can, if that is what you want.
No.
and thus Greg and his companions return to the metal door. Thunder deftly inserts the key, acquired from the fallen goblin, into the keyhole of the imposing metal door. With a decisive turn, a lock clangs open, granting access to the once secured entrance. With purposeful resolve, Thunder swings the hefty metal door open.
You know that you can open the door, right?
How? Right-click?
Yes, right-click on the door handle.
Greg faced difficulties opening the VTT door.
I can't open it. Don't you dare open it. Has it opened yet? It isn't doing anything. The door isn't opening. I clicked it a billion times, but it isn't doing anything.
I'll open the door.
Okay.
Looking into the room, you see a thin green haze wafting about. The fringes of it burn your nostrils, and any breaths you take burn your lungs. Ahead, a partially decayed corpse lies slumped against a large pipe. Above it, a metal valve can be seen. In the back, 2 large vats of chemicals bubble and ooze.
I see skeleton.
Do you enter?
Yes, I do.
You are inside the room. The air in the room is burning your nostrils.
But I just drank the anti-venom.
That was 2 days ago.
I will cover my mouth.
Okay, you're covering your mouth. What about your nose? Are you covering your nose?
Yeah.
Despite covering your mouth and nose, a burning sensation seeps into both your nose and throat, likely provoked by the greenish haze engulfing the room. What other actions can you take?
Loot the skeleton.
Is looting all you think about?
No. Explore.
You may loot first. However, unfortunately, the skeleton has been dead for quite some time.
You know the skeleton is a girl?
No, I don't. Why is it a girl?
See the bones.
Ah, all right. Regardless, you didn't discover anything noteworthy on the skeleton. Whatever might have been there before has likely decayed or melted away due to the influence of this green haze.
Why am I floating?
I believe you're standing on top of the valve. Could you please come down?
Help me.
Now you are stepping on the skeleton.
Can I turn the valve?
Before proceeding, and considering you've been in this room for quite some time, I need all characters to roll a Constitution save.
Where's the Constitution?
Look at your character sheet. Look for CON. Can we start with Greg?
Where?
Look at your character sheet, first page.
I have +5.
Are you sure you have +5? It's actually +2. Can you please roll?
No. Greg's Constitution is +4.
+2.
4.
2.
Look.
And Greg burst into a peculiar song after winning the argument.
So, it's +4, right? Do I roll a d20?
Yes, you roll a d20. Let me know all the results.
All 4 characters rolled for their Constitution saves. Unfortunately, Bodger and Thunder failed.
As previously described, a burning sensation permeates both your nose and throat, likely triggered by the greenish haze enveloping the room. Bodger and Thunder begin coughing uncontrollably.
But they rolled more than 10.
Yes, but even with scores higher than 10, they still failed. Bodger and Thunder are coughing uncontrollably, succumbing to a level of exhaustion that now imposes disadvantage on their ability checks. What's your next move?
Adam will turn the valve.
How strong is Adam? What level of strength does he possess?
19.
Adam turns the valve, eliciting a high-pitched creak.
And it broke.
No, he didn't break the valve. After Adam turns it, a hissing sound emerges, resembling something sucking the air out of the room.
I know that sound. It's a snake in a hole that I can climb into.
Greg was recalling an episode from a Hero Kid's adventure where he climbed into a hole upon hearing hissing sounds. Despite the warnings and the hissing, he continued deeper into the hole, only to meet his demise as he was bitten to death by a giant snake.
No, unfortunately not. While the green haze appears slightly thinner, it may still require more time to dissipate completely.
What about this metal door?
To your left is a metal door, obstructed by a large metal bar.
I don't want to stay in the room.
Greg rearranges the miniatures.
Why are you still at the door? I thought you wanted to leave the room due to the gas.
There's a door.
Yes, and the metal door is blocked by a large metal bar.
Wait, I know. Can I move as far as I can?
Yes, you can, but you don't need to move all the way there.
I want to talk to the goblins.
Okay.
Greg relocates the miniatures from the room.
Who will be doing the talking?
Greg will do the talking. Wait, the metal door and the metal bar. I don't understand.
Are you asking the goblin?
No, I'm asking you. I don't get it.
There's a metal door here with a heavy metal bar blocking it.
I still don't get it.
Come over here, this is a metal door.
Normal metal door?
Yes, this is a normal metal door, and there's a heavy metal bar blocking it.
Can I remove it?
Yes, you can try, but you are currently outside the room at the goblin camp, and the goblin is staring at you, wondering what you are doing in front of their camp, doing nothing. Then the lead goblin asked,
What you want? You find Norkel?
Without saying a word, Greg went back to the blocked metal door, leaving the goblin looking confused.
You are back to the blocked metal door inside the room, although the greenish haze has lessened, but it's not completely cleared yet.
Cover my mouth.
Fine, we will see how long you can last.
Try to break the door.
You can't break the door, the metal bar is blocking it.
Break the metal bar.
It's a metal bar, you can't break it. Try lifting it away.
Adam will try to open the metal door.
He can't. The metal bar is blocking the metal door from opening.
Where did the goblin go?
The goblin is still there at the camp. Where are you going? Adam, can you get out of the goblin camp?
I want to talk.
You want to talk to the goblin, okay?
How do you open the metal door?
No, inside danger. Metal bar block door. No more danger.
Please let us in.
He looks at you, confused.
Hairy metal bar.
How?
It's just a metal bar blocking the door. You can just lift the bar away.
The DM drags Greg to a real-life door and uses a bolster acting as a metal bar showing how it can be lifted away.
Do you understand now?
Yes. Thank you.
Welcome. While your party continued moving in and out of the room, the greenish haze was on the verge of completely clearing.
Adam will try to remove the metal bar because he is the strongest.
You exerted effort to lift the metal bar. It budged slightly, but only a fraction.
Can reverse?
You want to undo? Fine. So what are you going to do now?
Adam and Greg moved beside the metal bar.
Adam and Greg will lift the metal bar.
What is their combined strength?
Can I borrow your calculator?
Can't you add? It's just two numbers.
Adam is 19 and Greg is 18.
The two of you lift up the metal bar and set it aside. Adam and Greg, please roll for a constitution check once more.
Greg rolls a 2.
Fail.
Adam rolls a 12.
Adam passes the check successfully. However, Greg, having inhaled too much of the greenish haze, starts coughing and feeling unwell. Now, Bodger, Greg, and Thunder have exhaustion level 1.
I thought all the gas was gone.
I mentioned that the greenish haze was on the verge of completely clearing, not cleared. And you did manage to put the metal bar aside. The door is free, but 3 adventurers are feeling unwell.
Get out of the room and take a short rest.
Resting in the middle of the sewer? Not that you can't. Are you wounded or anything? Confirm if you intend to rest here.
Yes, and can I roll some dice?
For fun? No. Was it Bodger who was wounded? A short rest is about an hour long. The number of hit dice you can roll is equal to your level. Since Bodger is at level 1, he can only roll 1 hit die for the entire day.
D10?
Yes, 1 d10 plus your constitution bonuses.
4 plus 5.
Bodger is back to maximum hit points. Please remember that Bodger already used his 1 d10 recovery during short rest.
Do you know why we want to rest?
Why?
Waiting for the gas to go out.
Only now you rest.
Is all the gas gone?
Yes. After an hour, all the greenish haze is gone. But Bodger, Greg, and Thunder still feel unwell due to their exhaustion from inhaling too much of those poisonous fumes.
Greg guides the entire party to the unblocked metal door.
As I see the entire party gathering behind the unblocked metal door, there is a request to open it. Should I approve it? Are you done yet?
Yes, very done.
The party finds themselves standing in a large room overlooking a pool of water. The water is a deep, murky green, much like what was in the vats in the room before. There is a bridge over the center of the pool and a large valve on the right side wall.
What would you like to do? You have the option to send a party member forward to investigate the other side of the room, though they would be alone if anything were to happen. Alternatively, you can move all of them forward simultaneously. I will inform you if anything noteworthy occurs. However, it's worth noting that the contents of the water remain obscured due to its murky green color.
Adam moved forward.
As Adam moved forward, his attention was drawn to something intriguing on the wall to his right, deeper within the room.
I don't know which is left and which is right.
Your writing hand is considered the right side.
There's nothing but a fire thingy.
Adam, carrying a torch, can move a bit further forward to get a better look.
Greg moves the entire party further in.
You see another valve on the wall.
What's a valve?
A valve is like a special wheel that you can turn to open or close a pipe. It's just like the one you used in the room before. Next to the valve, there's a sign that shows there's another valve further down in the sewer.
Where's the valve?
It's right in front of Adam.
I see. It's gray in color. Where's the sign?
On the right of the valve.
That's not a sign. It's a photo of a turning thingy.
It's a sign indicating there's another valve deeper in the sewer. Unfortunately, there's a limit on what I can input into the VTT. Please use your imagination. So what are you doing next?
Turn it.
Who will turn the valve?
Can two people turn?
2 people? Yes, sure.
Adam and Thunder.
Adam and Thunder attempt to turn the valve, but it is rusted and stuck despite their efforts.
The DM noticed that Greg placed something in his mouth in real life.
Please stop eating your nose, Pooh.
It's called Booger.
Do you want me to upload it to YouTube?
Really?
Is Greg planning to open the door?
No. Turn this thing.
I told you it was rusted and stuck.
4-person?
With 4-person? Sure.
Why is everything covered in spider webs?
Hey, get back here before I ban you. All 4 of you attempted to turn the valve together, and it broke from the pipe with a loud clanging sound. Now the 4 of you are holding the valve, spinning it like you're on a merry-go-round. What's your next move?
Stick the valve back onto the pipe.
No, it won't stick because it's broken.
Open the door.
Who?
We 4.
Staying in that formation?
Yes.
This room shows signs that it was once inhabited. Random belongings are scattered about along with the remains of supply crates and makeshift shelters. Webbing covers most of the room and large spider eggs can be seen at various locations. To the side, the body of some unfortunate soul is encased in webs.
What will you do? Whatever it is, please stay within 5 feet of the door.
Done.
No, I can still see a guy floating.
Okay. Done.
As Adam stands in front, it becomes evident to him that someone used to inhabit this place. Broken furniture, tents, and cooking utensils lay scattered, all cloaked in cobwebs. What will you do next?
Greg slowly moves all the party members into the room.
Why is everyone hiding behind Adam? Seriously?
Greg continues to move the party members.
Please stop moving.
The DM rolls stealth check for the giant spider. And the result was very, very low.
All of you can hear the sound of clicking coming from somewhere in front and above.
We look up.
No good, you can see.
Spiders.
Not spiders, but one huge, giant spider. It drops to the ground in front of you without looking away. The giant spider doesn't seem in the mood for talking, so can everyone roll for initiative? Or would you like to attempt a conversation with the spider?
Roll d20.
Yes, D20 plus your initiative bonus.
Adam rolled a 13 plus 2, totaling 15. Greg scored a 13 plus 4, reaching 17. Bodger rolled a 14 plus 2 for a total of 16. Thunder obtained an impressive 19 plus 2, resulting in a total of 21. The giant spider will move last in the initiative order.
Before the giant spider can make a move, what actions does Thunder take?
Wait.
Please take note that since the floor is covered with webs, it will be considered difficult terrain, and your movement will be halved. I noticed you were attempting to move Thunder forward. However, due to the webbed floor, please inform me when you intend to move. Thunder, please roll a D10.
Why?
Please roll first, and I'll let you know if you roll a 1.
You cursed me. Let me do it again.
No.
Let me do it again. You witch.
As Thunder tries to move forward, he finds his foot stuck to the sticky ground.
You cursed me.
Look on the bright side. You can still do other things besides moving.
I have my hand axe. I will throw my hand axe.
Because the Dungeon Master forgot to press the record button, the following account is a recollection of what transpired, as accurately as the DM can recall. Thunder skillfully hurled his hand axe, connecting with the giant spider and severing one of its legs. Fueled by a sense of caution, Greg, Bodger, and Adam opted to remain stationary, choosing to emulate Thunder's strategy and launching their own hand axes at the colossal arachnid, with some successfully hitting their mark. In response, the giant spider unleashed a web spray, but it failed to ensnare any of its intended targets. As the second round unfolded, Greg and his companions persisted in their assault, inflicting further damage upon the giant spider. Undeterred, the creature advanced, delivering a vicious bite to Adam, resulting in 7 points of damage and an additional 9 poison damage after Adam failed his Constitution saving throw. Adam succumbed to the onslaught, collapsing to the ground and convulsing as his hit points reached 0. Now, on to the third round.
If I roll a 1, I will quit this game.
The scimitar lands its blow, severely wounding the giant spider.
Bodger positioned himself next to the giant spider.
Use my flail. Momentum strike.
Is Momentum Strike the name of the attack?
14 plus 5, total 20.
When Bodger moved, the Dungeon Master forgot about the web-covered floor and also failed to notice that 14 plus 5 is 19, not 20.
Please roll a 1 for damage,
Why?
so that the giant spider won't die.
Hey.
Just roll, and finally Bodger hit something.
6 plus 3.
The flail crushes through the giant spider's head, instantly killing it.
Bodger will perform CPR on Adam.
Opting for a medical examination over CPR, Bodger will investigate Adam's health. Please roll for a medicine check.
13 plus 1, 14.
Drawing from Bodger's experience, he understands that the poison won't kill Adam. It will only paralyze him.
What about CPR?
Adam is actually still breathing, only paralyzed.
Greg shakes Adam, shouting, "Wake up! Wake up!" Bodger and Thunder go to the gate at the other end.
Adam remains unresponsive, murmuring strange sounds. Meanwhile, upon reaching the gate, Bodger and Thunder notice a multitude of spider eggs and a mechanism beside the gate. The issue arises as the mechanism seems to be missing a valve.
Oh, I will put it there.
Is it the rusty valve you broke earlier? Unfortunately, it doesn't fit. The size is different.
Thunder and I have some fun and destroy the spider eggs.
There are numerous spider eggs around, and you and Thunder traverse the room, crushing them whenever found. Whether stepping on them, consuming them, or even cooking them, you both engage in the task with determination.
Can we eat it?
Perhaps it's best not to consume it raw. Boiling might be necessary. I'm unsure. Would you like to give it a try?
No. Will I get poisoned?
You might.
I forgot. The hand axes.
It's all over the place.
We pick up all our hand axes.
Great. You've located all your hand axes.
I've found more spider eggs. I want to have more fun. Crush, crush, crush.
Greg stomps on more spider eggs.
Is Adam awake now?
He remains on the floor, unable to move. It has only been about 5 minutes.
Greg, go loot the giant spider.
It's a giant spider. Nothing to loot. In advanced rules, you can harvest dead animals, perhaps another time.
We will pull Adam.
Are you planning to drag Adam along as you explore?
Yeah, we will just put him down when we go into a fight.
All right, but the gate is closed, preventing passage. Additionally, the mechanism is missing the valve.
Is there a key?
No, there's no keyhole. Do you want to study the mechanism?
Yes.
Since Bodger is standing there, can you please roll for an investigation check for him?
14 plus 1.
Bodger can readily observe that the mechanism operates the gate's opening by pulling it up.
I will pull the gate up. Wait. Thunder and I will pull the gate up.
Try as you and Thunder might, the gate barely lifted an inch. Despite your combined strength, the gate proved too heavy to handle.
What is this thing?
It's an old pipe likely filled with sewer water.
Inside this tent?
You can observe an old decaying blanket, along with broken spoons, bowls, and various items of debris, likely remnants of someone who once lived here long ago. Adjacent to the tent, there is a skeleton covered in cobwebs.
We will return here and search the water.
Who is going?
2 of us.
Greg and Thunder backtrack to the previous room and wade into the murky green water.
Search the water.
As previously elucidated, the water, shrouded in murky green, conceals its mysteries beneath. Suddenly, a disturbance ripples across the surface, fleeting and elusive, brushing against Greg's leg. With this mysterious encounter, we bring today's session to a close.
And thus, today's game comes to an end with the promise of continuation in a month or two. Thank you for watching.